Cuckoo-ca-choob!
Who is that?
Cuckoo-ca-choob!
Dad, I'm really tired of this whole routine.
Who's this dad you're talking about? Don't you know who I am?
Don't you dare say it.
I am the Eggman. I am the walrus.
He am the walrus.
Now you and Jillian just need to put on your white bathing caps so you can be the Eggman.
Stop trying to make this happen, Dad. It's never gonna happen.
Aw.
Why didn't you warn me that Dad was back on that walrus idea again?
If I had to suffer through it, so do you.
Thanks. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just reading to my twin.
What twin?
You know, my parasitic attached twin. Surely you've seen it.
You don't have a parasitic attached twin any more than Dad's a walrus.
I do too. See?
Ugh, that's disgusting.
Don't talk about Julian that way.
You named it Julian, so it's Jillian and Julian?
See, this is why I never showed you before. I knew you'd be weird about it.
Is this all really happening? Am I dreaming?
Why would you say that?
I'm having a really weird day. First Dad with his walrus routine, and now I find out that you have a parasitic twin.
Seems like a normal day around here to me.
It just seems sort of unfocused, like a bunch of random ideas without something to tie it all together.
When that happens, I just sort of roll with it until something else happens.
I guess so. What the heck? It's alive! There's this thing, and it looked like a big egg, and then it started moving.
Did you taste it?
What? Why would I do that?
You said it looked like a big egg. Did you try frying it up and eating it with a little bit of salt and pepper?
Ew, no.
Then how can you be sure that it's an egg?
Wait a minute, you don't think Dad could be playing some sort of weird Eggman trick on us, do you?
Sounds like that would be right in his wheelhouse.
I hate that phrase. Never heard it before 2010, and now everyone's using it.
Look, if it means so much to you, I'll go have a look at this moving egg.
You will? Thanks, Jillian.
Oh, you have to come with me.
I knew there'd be a catch. So, what do you think? Egg of some type?
Yeah, and that egg looks kind of familiar too.
Do they sell them at Whole Foods?
No, not even Trader Joe's sells this kind of egg.
Well, what kind of egg is it then?
Well, basically
Ah! It's hatching! Jillian, what was that thing?
Have you ever seen the movie Alien?
Nah, I've been waiting for the 4K release.
It's been out on 4K for years.
Well, excuse me if I can't keep up with the latest physical media releases.
Anyway, that egg looks a lot like the one from the movie Alien.
And that thing that hatched out of it is an alien too?
Well, it ain't here to do a singing telegram.
That would be kind of funny though if it was all like, "Hello, my baby!"
Spaceballs already covered that territory.
So how do we get rid of it?
They're pretty hard to kill. We just have to make sure it doesn't attach to our faces.
Why's that? I mean, besides the obvious reason that that's disgusting.
If it attaches, it becomes sort of a parasite.
Aha, now I know why you have a parasitic twin. Sort of.
It's a tenuous connection at best.
But we can't just let that thing go running loose around the house.
And the exterminators don't return our calls anymore.
Or the police, or the army. It's a long list.
So I bet you're wondering if I have a plan.
That would be helpful.
I suppose it's too late to boil and eat the egg.
Yeah, that ship sailed already.
We'll have to use brute force.
You really think that'll work?
It'll move things along.
Can Anya come along?
No, she gets really nervous on camera.
Where'd the alien go?
Oh, and the egg's gone too.
Well, that's not very satisfying from a narrative standpoint.
Maybe it heard us coming and it fled in fear.
So where'd the egg go anyway?
That's where it keeps all its outfits, like luggage.
Yeah, I'm not believing that for a second.
Me neither, I just don't like thinking about the alternative.
And what might the alternative be?
If the alien couldn't find a host, it may have eaten the eggshell instead.
That's a good thing, right? If it's not hungry, it won't eat us.
But that's just the first stage of its life cycle.
What do you mean, first stage?
Once it feeds, it metamorphosizes into something else.
Oh, like a butterfly?
Well...
Tell me it's a butterfly, Jillian. Ah! That's no butterfly! What is that thing, Jillian?
That's Anya, our cat.
The thing in the hallway.
I already established it's the next stage of the alien's life cycle. Haven't you been paying attention?
I mean, what's it called?
I didn't have time to ask his name.
Very funny. What do they call them in the movie?
I don't know if they ever said the word in the movie, but some people call it the Xenomorph.
Xenomorph? That's kind of a weird name.
Xeno meaning alien, morph meaning shape.
So they're basically just calling it an alien.
Yeah, it's sort of a cop-out name.
So how do we get rid of it?
You asked me that already.
Well, that was before it got so big. Who'd have thought an egg had so much nutrition?
They're pretty much impossible to kill at this stage. Likely we're both doomed.
Well, that's not very encouraging. I thought a baseball bat was all I needed.
No, their blood is a highly corrosive acid that will end up eating a hole at the floor of the spaceship.
We're not on a spaceship. This is our house.
Oh yeah, I kinda got caught up in the whole alien mythology.
So what I'm getting is, worst case scenario, we have to replace a few floorboards.
Well, actually, the worst case scenario is that his blood gets on you and eats a hole through you.
Got it. I'll watch out for flying acidic blood droplets.
That's the name of our next band.
You're always coming up with names for our next band, but you never actually start the band.
The naming of the band is the fun part.
Come on. Alright, Zeno, this is your last chance.
We could do this the easy way, or we could do this the hard way.
What's he doing?
Be careful, he could be reaching for a weapon.
Is that a road atlas?
Are you lost?
Are you trying to find your way home, much like E.T.?
Aw, the poor little guy just wants to get back to his home planet.
Maybe we can help him.
How? We retired from interstellar travel after Kids in Space.
There's a place where he'd fit right in and he'd be welcome.
Wait, you're not thinking of...
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking of.
How are we gonna get him on the airplane?
You'll have to drive.
I don't think he'll fit in the car.
There's plenty of space in the trunk.
Won't he need air?
He's an alien. He's used to holding his breath in outer space.
I don't think that's how that works, but if he's okay with it, then so am I.
So it's decided.
We're going to Disney World.
Do you think he'll be happy here?
As soon as he saw Space Mountain, he knew he was home.
What do you want to do next?
In Tomorrowland, anything is possible.
Hey guys, if you made it this far, you're one of our biggest fans, so I'd like to invite you to check out my channel. It's called Pop Jaw. It's where pop culture meets comedy, but go check it out. Thank you.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe.
Be sure to check out our other two channels. There's Jillian and Addie, our main channel, and Jillian and Addie LAUGH, our vlogging channel. They're a ton of fun.
Tell us what you thought about this video on Instagram. We also post new pictures, videos, and stories most every day.
We even post sneak previews of our upcoming videos, like this one. And remember, stay scared. Bye!